Previously on Blues and Bullets.
Ugh.
Jesus.
And now. All right. So, we've got this.
A bucket that contained excrement.
And this.
Recent traces of food and drink.
And body parts? I guess this is more proof that they were being
Shackles
kept
the
here.
right size for wrists and ankles. No doubt about it. There were people in these cages. The size of the shackles, the troughs for food and drink, and the buckets for waste prove it. Can I prove that the people held here were sold?
Yeah, I mean, this?
According to Ivankov's register, not all his merchandise is accepted by the customer.
And this?
A scoreboard, like a knockout tournament.
Yeah, I didn't think that was correct. What else would prove that they're sold? I guess this is the
The
buyer?
cages are labeled with letters, or names and numbers.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
labels on the cages could refer to the customers who buy human merchandise from Ivankov.
Correct.
I base this assumption on the register, in which some of the pieces are marked as acceptable and paid for, and others are not. What does he do with the ones that are rejected?
He fights them?
A
This?
scoreboard, like a knockout tournament.
And then
A
this?
metal table on which bodies were mutilated recently.
Oh, really? Okay. So this.
Cages that likely house dogs.
And then this?
Human bodies, dismembered and piled up like trash.
No, so are we missing a clue?
A metal table on which bodies were...
Oh, okay. So we're missing a clue that goes there. Where is this clue? Okay, guys, after much exploring and banging of my head against walls, I think I found possibly the last clue. I just needed to go one more step further in here, and here is this.
Ivankov said he dreamt of becoming a boxer. Did his dreams come true down here?
No. No, they didn't. He made other people box for whatever reason. Oh, rotate. Okay.
There's more than blood on here. There's chunks of brain.
So more.
The leather's ripped, torn. By teeth?
Yup, dog teeth. Alright, so that's probably going to complete this. Yeah.
Chewed and stained with blood and body tissue.
Yup.
With all the pieces that are rejected by his customers, Ivankov organizes fights, probably to the death, between prisoners and between prisoners and dogs. Maybe even between prisoners and his own men. What's
Maybe.
the fate of those that lose?
Well, it's not pretty.
A metal table on which human bodies, dismembered and... It seems clear that those that lose in combat are hacked to pieces. Some of them while they're still alive. I'd say they're then thrown into the water, but there's no proof.
Well, they're thrown down into that
We're done here. Let's
trap
go.
door thing.
Already?
For sure.
I thought I'd have time to finish Act 4.
Are you doubting my efficiency as a detective?
That would depend on the quality of your conclusions.
Well. Hello, silhouettes.
Ivankov is a human trafficker. He has various customers who make specific requests. Slavers, pimps, God knows what else.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he takes the ones that don't get bought and makes them kill each other.
He kidnaps them and puts them in these cages, shackling them and feeding them like animals until he's ready to complete the order. When he has enough, or maybe when the designated day comes around, His customer comes here and decides which of his catches are satisfactory and which are not. What does he do with the rejects? For many people, this would be a problem, but not for Ivankov. Like a true boxing fan, he organizes fights between the failed candidates. Bloody tournaments, possibly to the death.
No possibly about it.
I'm sure his men place bets, and that the whole sick spectacle, like the Roman circus, helps keep morale high.
Probably.
But, as in the circus, it's not just people that fight. There are animals too. In these cages, Ivankov kept dogs. He forces the survivors to fight them, wearing boxing gloves, until the dogs tear them apart.
Jeez.
And if anyone survives, Ivankov's own men finish the job. This leads us to the next problem. What does Ivankov do with the bodies? Easy. He cuts them up on this table, one by one, alive even, if they had the bad luck not to die in the arena. And then, I don't know, maybe he throws them overboard, but that's always risky. Maybe if we interrogate him when he wakes up, he can tell us more. But that's not what really interests us. What really interests us is what's inside, or what was inside this container.
Children.
In recent weeks, Ivankov has kidnapped 9 children for an anonymous client who pays him a fortune for each one of them. The most expensive item of all has been given the initials SC, our Sophia, as proved by one of her shoes, which I found in there. Today,
Give him
or
the finger,
possibly
girl.
last night, the customer took delivery of the children and paid in full. Before this, Ivankov bought them new clothes and gave them a shower. Why would he do that? Is it to sell them into adoption in wealthy families? I very much doubt it, but I can't figure out another reason. What I do think is that his client doesn't want to leave loose ends. I think he forced him to get rid of the rest of his prisoners. This is why they organized fights yesterday, dismembered the combatants, and even killed all the dogs.
Yeah, because, I mean, dogs are super reliable witnesses, for sure. They can finger people and even tell all about what went on. Gotta kill those
You
dogs.
joking?
No.
Oh, man. Let's take this piece of shit to Capone.
What?
They're old friends. I'm sure Alphonse will be happy to...
Out of the question. You saw what he did to Burke. You want him to do it again? Want us to lose another witness? Christ, 20 years ago I let a child murderer slip through my fingers. I won't let that happen again. What if the two cases are related?
I mean, in real life, that seems
I'm not gonna
doubtful,
persuade
but
you, am I?
in a video game, maybe not.
No.
Okay.
Thanks, Theseus. You're a real pal.
Wake up, Eliot.
Are we there?
I don't know
No,
you,
still
I
a
don't
ways to
think.
go. But from here, we have to go on foot.
This seems to be another flashback. He seems younger here. Ooh. Old trestle bridge. Lots of water on the lens there.
We've been in the car for 2 hours. You going to tell me why we're here?
Because we need to get there.
Come on, Jim.
Be patient. I told you it's a surprise. I want you to find out for yourself.
Okay.
Or don't you like surprises?
So is this before he died?
I like him. Who doesn't? But what kind of surprise requires you to carry a gun?
Name me one thing you can do in Santa Esperanza without carrying a gun.
Eat lunch?
Touché.
Oh, how do I get over here? Alrighty then.
Do as I say and you'll see. Take it from Jim Dockers.
Because you're my friend, right?
Don't let your guard down.
We gonna bust a steel out here or something?
Have you heard of the Voduna cult?
You mean voodoo? Dolls and needles?
Yes and no. It's different varieties of the same thing. The Vodun religion from East Africa. In
Yeah.
Cuba, they call it Vodou. In Haiti, it's voodoo.
Right. You got
Santa
kind of mixed
Esperanza
with
had its own
Christianity
version.
and other
A
things.
little community that lived in these woods, no more than 200 people, I reckon.
Had.
Right. They say practically all of them died. A sort of civil war sparked up by betrayal. Betrayal between friends.
Oh, so that's what this is about?
Really? What kind of betrayal?
The Vodunas place particular importance on a person's name.
So did
They
you
chose
not
a name
die?
for themselves when they reached adulthood, and they only revealed it to their partners and their descendants.
If you didn't
Is that
die,
so?
I would assume this is about the affair.
It is. The legend says that while he was out hunting with his right-hand man, the chief of the Vodunas was attacked by...
Not such a dumb idea. I wish no one knew my name.
Well, for the Vodunas, it wasn't that simple.
It's a weird looking place,
Ah, shit.
Jim.
Help me with this, Eliot.
Okay. I will do that.
1, 2, 3. Ugh. They had different names for day-to-day use, nicknames similar to Indian names.
Right, and then their real name was kept a secret.
Come on. Anyway, while he was out hunting, the chief of the tribe was attacked by a bear.
That's not good. I mean, I saw
A bear?
the Revenant.
Don't tell me you dragged me into a wood full of bears.
I wasn't joking when I told you not to let your guard down.
Shit.
The chief's wounds look fatal, so he confided in his best friend, the best hunter in the tribe, and whispered his true name to him.
Why?
The hunter left him in the woods, went back to the village, and told the news to the chieftain's wife and children.
Well, that's tough. However badly wounded he was his partner. You can't leave your partner in the woods, whatever state he's in.
Let's hope neither of us has to make that kind of decision today.
Yeah, let's hope. Where are you taking me, Jim? I mean, my God. This is way out in the middle of not even nowhere. It's just non-existent.
Sullivan River flows into the Donovan Dam, I think.
I didn't think geography was your department.
Sometimes I like to dabble in things that aren't officially my department.
So I see.
He knows about everything.
According to Voduna law, from the moment the hunter whispered the dead husband's name to the chief's wife, he would take his place.
In what sense?
In the eyes of the tribe, he became him. He had to take on his role, fulfill his duties,
Right, take his wife.
raise his children,
Yeah.
and sleep with his wife. Damn. Should be right here.
What?
The sign tells us which way we have to go. Must be hidden in the undergrowth.
So you want me to find it? I'll stand guard.
You look for it. I'll stand guard.
No, I'll stand guard.
Okay. Well, there was something in the brush back here, but we can't go back that way. Here?
Huh. This burned out a long time ago. Weeks, I guess.
Maybe longer. What about in this tent? No. Is that a person? That's an arm, isn't it?
Animal attack, no doubt about it.
Yeah. That's not good. Well, the flashlight isn't super cooperating with me. Bear trap.
What kind of hunter abandons his trap when he leaves the woods?
A bad one.
One who didn't have any hands to pick it up, I guess.
Or that. Are we back to where we were? Looks like it. So up in the log slide pile thing there, maybe? You sure do run slowly, Eliot. Ah, here's a sign. Something wood?
Here's
I
the
think.
sign.
Rosewood Chapel.
Looks like it was knocked over by a poacher's prey.
Well spotted. Let's go on.
You taking me to a church?
It's never a bad time to confess your sins.
Uh-huh. Pull that thing apart and throw it to the ground. Herculean men like us never can be held down. What is following us? Is this an animal? I mean, it's awfully low to the ground.
What was that?
No idea.
Ah!
You are blocking my target. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now I'm deaf.
It's all right, just a scratch.
Probably a splinter.
Are we going after whatever it was?
Let's not push our luck. I don't want our story to end up like the Vaduna chieftain and the hunter.
Okay, let's go.
That's a big church to be out here in no man's land.
They built the chapel after the massacre of the Vaduna people.
You still haven't told me how that happened.
The hunter became the chief and moved in with his family. It wasn't the first time that kind of thing had happened.
Right? You said it was tradition.
But one thing did happen for the first time. The wounds the bear had inflicted on the real chief were less serious than they seemed.
Oh.
A few days later, he came back and claimed what was his. But the hunter wasn't so sure. He was the chieftain now.
I can understand that, sorta. Take the chief's side, I guess.
Yes, but the hunter won his new identity by leaving the old chief to his fate.
He betrayed his friend. I agree with you. As did many of the Vadunas.
I'm gonna have to
But
push some
the
more.
rest of the village didn't see it that way. The Vadunas were split into supporters of the new chief and the old one. And, well, you know how it all ended.
They wiped each other out.
Eliot, I have a problem.
I
I
know.
think Delphine is cheating on me with another man.
Whoa.
Some nights when I lie down next to her in bed, her hair smells of gunpowder.
And
Someone
lead.
who regularly handles guns is touching her. Do you have any idea who it could be?
I'm gonna confess. I think it's the right thing to do.
I'm sorry, Jim. I should have told you before. I don't even know how it started. Jim, please, put the gun down.
Yeah, Jim, put it down.
What? Who are you?
You're late.
What is the deal with this?
You know why they built this chapel?
We know.
Because it's a church?
Typical Americans. They find that a bunch of crazies from some wacky religion have killed each other, and they build them a church.
Oh, okay.
As if the dead give a damn about their Christian God.
Good point.
Jim, what's going on?
I told you, it's a surprise.
Who's going in?
He is.
Me?
Trust me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it beats a bullet to the face. Investigate the church. I suppose I will.
You believe in God, Ness?
Don't know.
Yeah, although I doubt splashing your face with water has much to do with it.
Anything on this side? This place is an absolute mess. Ooh, hello, rats.
Someone had some fun at these critters' expense.
Probably not the birds either. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything in that corner.
Mary Magdalene, the prostitute who repented and washed the feet of Christ.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. Must be something over here. There's a giant skeleton there. Ooh, confessional. Is that what this is about here? Looks like there could be something or someone on the other side.
I have a gun pointing at your head. I could kill you right now.
I'm not surprised. Today is International Point a Gun at My Head Day.
I won't shoot. I'm here to help you.
Yeah?
How do you
Look under your
propose
knees.
you do that?
What is this?
To you, just a bunch of scribbles. But to someone who knows what he's looking at, it could be prison bars for Capone.
I don't know what each of these is going to say. Let's go with reading assignment.
What, he hates reading so much he sees a book as a prison sentence?
Very funny, Ness. Your financial specialist, Garrison. He'll know what to do.
Tax evasion. That's how they got Capone.
Why are you doing this?
What do you care? I'm serving you Capone's head on a golden plate. Don't ask questions. Just beat it, Ness. The sooner you set Garrison to work, the sooner all this will be over.
It's just a wholly disturbing
Gotta hate
tableau
cops.
there. Ooh.
Carmine?
Please, no.
Why?
He threatened my kids.
Capone? No, you're his right-hand man, his chief executioner.
He's lost his mind. He suspects everyone and everything.
Well, that'd be the
He has to be
syphilis.
stopped. Don't kill me. For my kids' sake.
You remember Don Prescott? 33 years on the force, my first partner. You left his face in such a mess, they had to make him a clay mask so his family could look at him at the funeral.
Capone wanted him dead.
What about Amber Fisher, 15 years old? You held her prisoner for 3 days. She committed suicide only hours before we came to rescue her. I don't need to remind you what you did to her, do I?
I was following orders.
No. Capone orders you to kill. You improvise. You enjoy it.
You can't do this.
Eliot, don't do it. Kill an unarmed man and it'll haunt you your whole life.
I deserve a trial.
We're cops, not killers.
Jesus, Ness, weren't you
Control your anger.
the most honest man in Santa Esperanza?